Hello and welcome to the second video of our Nigerian refugees in Italy. If this is your first time, we do have a previous video that has been recorded on our aim and purpose. This video is building awareness. For those here again and those back in Nigeria who have family members that have embarked on this journey and are still waiting to hear from them, we want to enlighten you as to what could have happened and what you should expect. So we mentioned in the last video that for everyone that embarks on this journey, only 5 people get here. And what do we mean by that? We mean that for every 100 people that embark on this journey to Europe, only 5 people get to Europe alive. And why is this rate so low? I'll explain to you. Please stick around and follow me as I point all the things that could possibly have happened and why you may or may have not heard from your family members. So, how do they journey? They start from Nigeria. For those from Nigeria, they go to Niger, where they embark on the desert journey to Libya. Then they get to Libya, and from Libya, they go into detention. From the detention centers, they now are picked to travel to Italy, where they have to cross the Mediterranean. At every point of this journey, it is dangerous, and the people who travel on this trip are exposed to a lot of inhumane conditions for humans. Now, another reason why they possibly do not get to Europe is because as of this year, 2nd of February, Italy signed an accord with Libya so that they do not allow these people to embark on the journey in the first place. Italy as a whole does not have the money or resources to take care of the influx, the rush of people that are coming from Africa. Another thing he did was to sponsor and train Libyan militants by providing them with equipment and gadgets that could help them track the people that are leaving the coast and leaving to escape to Europe. One thing they do is they are also on the sea and they act as rescue teams, because when these people embark on the journey, they expect that in 6-7 hours, rescue ships would see them and pick them up and bring them to Italy. But what happens now is these rescue teams, in quotes, are sponsored by Italians, but they're Libyans, and when they're taken back to the detention camps, they are tortured and maltreated. Now, I want to explain this desert journey. Many people who travel on this journey in time past would have to walk through this part, but as of today, they do have pickup vehicles that can pick them up and they will travel the distance. This journey is tedious, is hard, it's hot, it causes a lot of dehydration to the people who travel. And because of the dehydration and lack of water, since you're traveling in the desert, some people die due to dehydration because they need water and they can't get water. Even during this journey, because there is no water, individuals will beg each other to take their waste to keep themselves hydrated. And another thing is, if a person happens to die in the desert, the person is left there as there are many bodies there already and it cannot be identified. Nobody's going to wait back because somebody died. They drop the body and they continue on their trip. Also, while in this desert, Arabs could be there to harass and ask for money. And if they're not able to pay for money, they are shot and they are killed. Now, the next phase is the Libya phase. When they get to Libya, they are detained. They're treated like slaves. They are beaten or even killed. And some put under conditions that are not conducive, like having a lot of people in a room without windows. Their phones are taken away from them. And depending on the group that is connecting them, that they paid from Nigeria to be able to embark on this journey, their stay time could be elongated or could be shortened. So some can be in the detention camps for 3 months, other 6 months, other depending on the connection that they made from Nigeria. So if your family member happens to fall into this category, the prayer we should be praying is that the African or Nigerian government should help bring them home, because you do not know their fate. They are not secure or protected in Libya, as they can be treated harshly. So, and another thing we have to understand is the amount paid to embark on this trip is about 300,000 to 400,000 naira. And depending on the condition they find themselves in, they can still be asked to pay more. In a place where they, this will lead to extorting of money from their family members. Even after all the amounts they pay, if they're able to survive the desert, they're able to even survive detention, they are still, the torture they go through, same under psychological trauma, it affects them. And it's not okay to put their lives under such danger. Now, after this detention, how do they get to Italy? Many of them are smuggled with goods. Does this secure their getting to Italy? No, it doesn't. But now they now have to risk again and hide to be able to travel on the sea. This trip is calculated to last for 6 to 7 hours. They're put on a boat where there's no expert driver, and the boat is meant to stay afloat for about 6 to 7 hours. And even before they leave Libya, there's a risk of getting arrested and detained and killed because it's not a proper boat and it's just an inflated one. It could be deflated. What do I mean by that? There could be a puncture somewhere that the boat now loses air and flattens out and everyone dies. Or the engine could stop working. Or the boat capsizes here and everyone on that boat ends up in the sea. So those that are taken to Italy, to the ports, if they do get to Italy and they do get rescued by the Italians, they are now taken to the port in Lampedusa in Sicily. Then the journey for them as refugees start. If your family member really got to Italy, the first thing they do is give them phones or phone cards to be able to call their family members. So if you haven't heard from them, they're definitely not in Italy. So they could be in detention and we could pray for them to be brought back to Nigeria. Or they could, unfortunately, have passed away in detention or in the desert or even in the Mediterranean when they were trying to get to Italy. For other cases, we just have to keep our fingers crossed because it's very difficult to come to Italy as Italy has reached disagreement with Libya at the moment. So as a signal to those in Libya, they stop them from coming. And as they stop them from coming and catch them and take them back to Libya, they're killed. The risk of losing their life is a lot more. Now that Italy has signed this accord, I want to ask us, is this journey really worth it? Is it worth embarking on? If you have family members in Nigeria, family members wanting to come, I encourage you to discourage them from traveling through this route because those that have traveled, their dead bodies can't be recovered. So this is going to be the end of this video for today. This video will address those that are here already and would inform you about your rights. Your rights once you're here in Italy, the things you can do. And we all know that knowledge is power. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It's the red button below the video. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.